Ladies and gentlemen, the Senate rejects Democrats' attempt to subpoena White House for documents on Ukraine. They don't need documents because there's no evidence that he's committed a crime. That's what Trump's legal team is stating. There's no evidence that Trump committed a crime, so this is really hilarious. Senate rejects Democrats' attempt to subpoena White House for documents on Ukraine. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer was shut down in his first effort to amend impeachment trial rules. Democrats were hit with a denial in their first attempt to amend the rules dictating the impeachment trial of President Donald Trump on Tuesday. When the GOP-led Senate rejected an effort by Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer to demand the White House hand over documents and other records related to Ukraine. Why? Did he commit a crime? They haven't found a crime that's been committed. They haven't even accused him of a crime in the articles of impeachment. So where's the crime? What are the details? Senator Schumer put forth a pair of amendments that would have required the Trump administration to provide documentation of conversations and records among top administration officials and the president relating to Ukraine and the timing of military aid released to the country. First of all, President Trump withheld military aid for the same reason Biden forced out a prosecutor, because of corruption. If you believe that, if you don't believe that, too bad. Because you believe it with Biden, but you don't believe it with Trump. And simply saying, well, everyone agreed. Well, the only person who counts is President Obama. We have not heard from President Obama or anyone at the State Department that Biden was sent there officially to fire Shokin. Until we get some kind of backing, then we have no reason to believe that Biden was conducting U.S. foreign policy by firing a prosecutor that just happened to be looking into investigating the corporation, funneling millions, $3.4 million to his son. So according to The Hill, the First Amendment offered by Democrats requested documents related to President Trump's phone calls with the Ukrainian government and any communication between White House aides regarding Democratic presidential candidate Joe Biden or his son Hunter Biden. What? Excuse me? The First Amendment offered by Democrats requested documents related to President Trump's phone calls with Ukrainian government and any communication between White House aides regarding Democratic presidential candidate Joe Biden or his son Hunter Biden. They should be investigated. Hunter Biden's on the board of directors of an energy corporation that was being probed by the guy that Vice President Biden forced out. This is a conflict of interest that even Marie Yovanovitch, the impeachment witness, Marie Yovanovitch stated. Marie Yovanovitch, the former ambassador to Ukraine, stated that President Obama's own administration gave her talking points regarding Hunter Biden. I love how Democrats they criminalize any suspicion of Democrats. So if you're suspicious of Democrats, if you look at a Democratic candidate and say, well, you know what, that person should be investigated, they engaged in wrongdoing, then automatically there's something wrong with you. There's not something wrong with Joe Biden. Even though Kenneth Vogel of the New York Times and previously Politico and John Solomon of The Hill and other journalists have already documented DNC officials reaching out to Ukraine to get dirt on Manafort. This is already documented in Politico in 2017 and in The Hill in 2017 and 2018. So it's a conflict of interest. But here, the Second Amendment sought records from top officials at the State Department, including Secretary of State Mike Pompeo. It also sought communication with Rudy Giuliani, personal attorney for President Trump. Both amendments were tabled in separate 53-47, party line votes. So even Mitt Romney, Susan Markowski, Susan Collins, Lisa Murkowski, even people most likely to side with Democrats were like, nah, this is ridiculous. Ahead of the votes, Democratic impeachment managers sent to the Senate by House Speaker Nancy Pelosi urged senators to support the two amendments to the rules. Yeah, right. Quote, the Senate should act on this now at the outset of the trial, impeachment manager Representative Lofgren. Okay. Senator Schumer told reporters prior to the amendment votes, quote, no one can argue that these documents are not directly related. No one on the Democratic side. The articles of impeachment do not list a crime. Obstruction of Congress and abuse of power are not criminal acts linked to legal statutes. They have not accused Trump of a specific crime. They just want to make his life miserable. They just want him out of office because they've accused him of interfering in the election in 2020. First of all, Clinton's going to be nominee. Clinton's going to be nominee. How do I know? Because, look what's taking place. The Hulu documentary just today, big Hulu documentary. She stated that she's kept the door open. Bill Clinton has said, I'm the only person not running for anything. I've documented all of this in H.A. Goodman's other channel. She stated, yes, she'll support the nominee because she knows who the nominee is going to be, hinting to herself. But mainly, she's kept the door open since the day that she stated they said that she wasn't running. She said, I'm not running. I'm not running. I will not run. She's kept the door open, and it's a political machine. Okay, so some really wonderful, wonderful people have stated, H.A., the primaries are coming. Your prediction is at stake. No, it's not. My prediction is only at stake if they nominate Biden. So you're talking about this summer. No. She will be the two-time Democratic presidential nominee. She is going to be nominee. I will have predicted the most important, the most consequential political outcome. She's going to lose to Trump. But I am the only person saying that Clinton's going to be nominee, and I've always stated, I don't know how she becomes nominee. It could be a day before she runs towards so when I say she's running, she could run towards the convention. Or run towards the jetpack, put on the jetpack and the Super Bowl II jetpack, fly into the convention, and then they nominate her. They ain't going to go with Biden. All of this is for the impeachment, the Steele dossier, the Hulu documentary, the book tour, the whole thing's a charade. Okay? Everything from the Mueller report to this was always just part of a political machine to get her back, to give her one more chance. Anyway, some really, really wonderful people have said, H.A., your prediction this thing. No, it's not. She will be the nominee. I've always stated, I don't know when she'll run. So she doesn't have to run up and let's say she doesn't run on Super Tuesday. She'll a day before the election, a day before the convention, they'll nominate her. Anyway, she will become the nominee. Mark my words. What's the background? House Democrats approved 2 articles of impeachment against President Trump over allegations that he withheld military aid to the country in exchange for dirt on Joe Biden. Everything's dirt. Don't you they love everything they talk about? It's always dirt. Oh, you want dirt. GOP rejects effort to compel documents on delayed Ukraine aid. So I love it. This is the Hill. Senate Republicans on Tuesday rejected an opening effort by Democrats to compel the Trump administration to hand over documents related to delayed Ukraine aid. Democrats offered 3 amendments over roughly 6 hours to the rules resolution. They were struck down. All 3 were tabled, effectively blocking the requests in consecutive 53-47 votes. Yes! I love it! Don't you love it? They were shut down, completely rejected, completely. McConnell turned into Dikembe Mutombo and just completely rejected Democrats. It's fantastic. And Democrats, now how are they going to spin this into a win? How are they going to spin this into some kind of Pyrrhic victory, which is what they always do? Trump is going to get acquitted. And McConnell's like, no. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. They've managed to get Mitt Romney. They've managed to get Mitt Romney to vote against their resolution. Isn't that interesting? They've managed to get Mitt Romney of all people. I mean, this is fantastic. This is really fantastic. Give me your thoughts below. Check out H.A. Goodman's other channel right now. Yes, Clinton is going to become nominee. We don't know how it's going to take place. I'm the only person on planet Earth saying this. Bannon just recently, in the past couple months, said, I've been saying since 2017 in my Huffington Post article, Clinton 2020 is a reality. Get ready for 8 years of Trump. They're not going with Biden. Okay, I don't care if he wins every state on Super Tuesday. They're still not going with Biden. They're not, because they would get, he can't raise money. And I don't think that, who knows what happens on Super Tuesday, or who knows when Clinton runs, whether it's a day before the convention or a day before Super Tuesday or whatever. I don't know, but I know that Hillary Clinton gives them the only hope to defeat Trump. It's true. The only hope they have to defeat Trump is Clinton. It's the only hope. She's going to lose again, but it's the only hope. Give me your thoughts. Their efforts to get documents on a non-crime completely rejected and shut down. Give me your thoughts. Denied, blocked. I love it. Give me your thoughts below. Thank you so very much. If you want to support my voice long term, my Patreon is below in the pinned comment. I mean, there's really nothing more to say. Beginning of this Senate impeachment, they are so mortified that even Mitt Romney voted against them. Give me your thoughts below. Thank you so very much.